Hi, folks, and welcome into another Champion Sports Radio video blog. Along with Ryan Mueller, I'm Thomas Lee. Exciting Week 6 here in the high school football world in Dallas-Fort Worth. I was impressed by a lot of big wins, a lot of surprising victories as well. Ryan, what most surprised you?
You got to look at Grand Prairie. The Gophers get their first win of the season. They lost last week to Duncanville 42-2. That's a tough loss. They bounced back from that. The final 2 minutes of the game, Tommy Alvarez, the quarterback, puts the Gophers on his back, comes up with a game-winning touchdown, 18-14 the final there as they knock off the MacArthur Cardinals. So how about Grand Prairie getting in the mix in 7-5A, getting their first win of the season?
Really shaking things up in that district for sure. Most surprising for me, maybe not the final score, well, kind of. Trinity goes to Mustang Panther Stadium, knocks off the Heritage Panthers 21-0. That's right, Mug Fuller's offense was blank tonight. I think that Trinity defense is for real. We saw them in a loss against Cedar Hill earlier this season. They've really come a long way since then, though. Very, very spectacular play by the offense as well. Top two running backs are down, and they're still rolling right along, picking up touchdowns, picking up victories, still undefeated in 5-5A competition. All right, biggest win of the night, and now that everybody's in district play, there were a lot of them to be had.
Yeah, you look right at 6-5A, and every single week there's going to be a Titanic showdown. Well, this week, it was the Carroll Dragons hosting the Coppell Cowboys, and the Carroll Dragons exacting revenge on what happened last year, a double overtime affair. Coppell winning that ball game. Not this year, not the same case as the Carroll Dragons are able to pull out a victory. Hayden Hawk, a tough night for him. He only found the end zone one time. In fact, the Cowboys in the first half of that ball game were in the red zone 3 times. That Carroll defense tightened up, went on to win 24-6. Carroll gets the revenge game, and they get that district win to start out district play.
Yeah, and bouncing back with a win after the game against North Shore. I want to give an honorable mention. Cody Vanderford getting his first win over the Hebron Hawks, and the 5-time defending Hebron Hawks losing their first district game this year after rolling 5-0 last year. That's a big win for Flower Mound, big win for the Jaguars as well. But I think the biggest win probably has to be in 8-5A. A couple teams fighting for the playoffs. We know Allen's probably in. They're really good, as they showed Thursday night. Plano East has looked really good as well, but there's still some spots open in 8-5A. And Jesuit knocking off Wiley tonight. Jackson Oliver has been sensational. One of the top passers in the entire state of Texas. He goes for 311 yards tonight as they get the 7-point home win over the Wiley Pirates. Wiley really with their back against the wall now at 0-3 in district. And I never want to count out Bill Howard's team, but they have a long road to hoe if they're going to get into postseason play. He's Ryan Mueller. I'm Thomas Lee. We'll see you next time on Champion Sports Radio. You can visit us online anytime, championsportsradio.com.